On the water, if you guys want, we've got our selection of Bucks Island hats. Wasn't sure which one of you guys wanted a pink one, so y'all.
4 bass limit for largemouth, 4 bass, whatever.
No strike.
4 bass, 1 crappie, heaviest weight is what he told me he wanted to do for. We're fishing a tournament, but we're essentially not really fishing a tournament. It's just fun. We are in Southside Alabama today. We're doing straight up fishing. This is gonna be a little different. We're actually gonna have a competition today. This is about 5 or 6 of us. It's 32 degrees. That ain't working for you, boy. I'm a tropical person, all right? Tropical. I'll let you figure that out. But it's 32 degrees. First thing I had to do is warm up before we even get started. But we're gonna have a competition. I think it's about 4 boats, 2 men per boat. Special rules: 4 bass, 1 crappie. Wins the competition today. Heaviest weight. So I think I got a good idea how you can catch some bass. How to catch this 1 crappie is gonna be be tough. So I'm just getting a little bit of stuff out of my boat that I think might catch a bass on Neely Henry Lake today. And I guess we just do like we always do: put the boat in the water and get ready to go fishing.
Wes Logan,
Scot Canterbury,
Cody Falcon,
Jamie Collette,
Greg Soul.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. Didn't know I was gonna get serenaded today.
What y'all think about my bag of tackle I got though? Everything I need right there. Oh yeah.
Tell you what, I'm gonna crank this up this time.
Lay on the back. You look like he did.
Yeah.
We did say, yeah, I can see him. I can see him flopping around. I can see him flopping around. And he got him in the tail.
Wait a minute. No,
What is
that's a freaking cart. Look in the back.
In the back. God dang. You have to call that color the carp color.
Told you, crankbait will catch him.
We didn't put nothing in the rules about
You want to throw him in the line?
alternate species, did I? I messed up. I should have just said 4 and 1 crappie. We would have been used on the board like that.
He fought like a catfish though.
Yeah, dang, we messed up on that one. I tried to be too precise with the rules.
Got him, Russ.
He got the boat all stink though.
Hey, that used to be in somebody's fish tank.
He catches carp in the tail though. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He just got in the way.
give him a kiss.
Give him a kiss. My girlfriend ain't gonna like that.
Hold on. Uh-oh. We better get right. We better get right and get tight fast.
That the one? There he is.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God. Come on, stay on there, baby. Stay on there.
Oh God.
Don't hold. Don't hold.
Yeah. That's it. Big old largemouth.
Come off in the net.
Largemouth. Oh, come on. Let me put the net on you too, son. What you?
I got it. I got it. Get the boat.
Golly, let me get out.
Golly. You gonna edit that out? Me falling, ain't you? Yeah, you are. Okay. I said something about that DT6 Caribbean shad. That's what time it is right there. Alright? Gotta put the hurting on them boys. Gotta put a hurting on them boys. Here's old KVD 1.5 chartreuse black splatterback. And from my understanding, it's got the rattles in it. My understanding, the only place you can get them is Bass Pro Shop with the rattles in them. And with this windy conditions and stained water like it is, I think them rattles is what you really need today.
He was already running 200 miles an hour when he hit it. It's a big spot. Yeah! Boing! Ah! Boing! Dude, he hit that thing. He hit it. When he hit it, he was running.
Spotlight.
Got no spotlight. Look at that. Let's leave that in there.
Oh, you hold it. You got it? Shake it anyway.
Yeah,
Snap, crackle, pop. Big old spot.
Yeah, baby. Oh, SB57 right there. MDJ special. Dude, he hit it so hard. When he hit it, I thought it was like a stripe or something because I hit it, he was. I was like, that ain't no bass. That ain't no bass.
What do you do now?
Yes, sir.
What sound you do?
Say, I was like, ain't no way that's a bass. And let me send a picture to our group text we got. God, he hit it so hard, I was like, ain't no way that's a bass. When I caught him on, we cranking riprap. You know I love to crank riprap. Anybody follow me, you know I've done a bunch of videos cranking riprap. But I'm using a little square bill crankbait. This is Mark's SB57 from Bill Lewis. This is actually the first time I really got a fish to bait this year. In the wintertime, fall time too, but the winter especially, I love to crank. I really don't even know what else to do. One of my favorite colors is black and chartreuse. Running into the rocks. I'm curious to know what the other guys are catching. You figure Wes had one big one earlier this morning, right?
Yeah.
We ain't heard nothing from Canterbury. We ain't heard nothing from Herren. Who else we got? Any of the other guys reached out? I hadn't heard nothing. I hadn't heard my phone going off. That's one of two things. They're either scared or sneaky. I don't trust neither one of them. I don't ever trust a scared or a sneaky person. So I'm not sure what everybody else has got.
Boat flipping. I freaking, I could have sworn that was like a 5-pounder. Dude, they're so strong in this cold water. Is he big? We'll throw him in there. 10 or 15, 12, 15, I don't know. I don't think he'll help, but we'll do it just to make Matt and Scott, man.
All right, y'all, so we got an hour before we break it and go to lunch. So we're having like periods, right? We're gonna fish like a 3-hour period and a 3-hour period. We're coming back at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Everybody's lied about what they had. I heard everybody's lied. Canterbury's got 16 pounds and 4. Matt's got 22 and 3. Nobody caught a crappie. You caught a crappie?
I'm gonna get it right now.
You caught a crappie? You caught a crappie, Wes? Nobody's caught a crappie yet, so.
Whoever catches crappie wins.
We gotta go. We done ate. I might go out there and go to sleep. Let's go see if we can catch some more. We got 3 more hours before this deal is over with.
Give Herren a 5-minute head start.
Yeah. Boat number 1, 2, 3, and 4. The drag's just loose. Must be little.
Yeah,
I don't know about those red lips.
he might
I
help.
don't know about those red lips.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Get this line in. Get this line in.
Dude,
Get
I
out of your way.
said my drag was just slipping like sewing through it. God, you think you want my crankbait though? That's why I was slipping. Look at that. Huh? You always chew your food before you swallow it, bro. You always chew your food.
Finally, Lord.
I guess we gotta look at him though, don't we?
Yeah, let me check it out.
Let's check him out. Get that. Oh, we need to balance. We're gonna balance and weigh him. He is chunky. Look how chunky he is. He like one of them little wrestlers you have in high school. Just chunky, short, chunky, always walking around like this. That's what he's like. Money. Take my freaking money, by God. And take my money. Take my by God money. Will you take my doggone money? Tie him on. Hopefully catch me a big old juicy. Oh, it's a big old spotted bass I caught though. I'm just glad that we waited till about 8 o'clock to get out here because it was so nasty this morning. Your man was not gonna be able to handle that riot we had going on this morning. 10-pound test fluorocarbon Palomar knot straight to the line tie. Let's go. Let's catch them. It's simple fishing. Ain't nothing complicated about this. There ain't nothing really to talk about for his technique wise. Is really the deal that makes this special with fishing these little. It's a rock wall here, rip rap, however you like to say it, and just running the crankbait down into the rocks, 7-8 foot of water. The spot's just a little deeper. It's got a little trough in some areas, and then it flattens out like this area right here where we're fishing. Flattens out to 4.5 foot. But in certain little spots, it dip down to about 12 foot, and that's why I'm putting on a little bit deeper diving crankbait. I've been catching them. The first 2 I caught on this SB57, which is a square bill crankbait, probably 3 to 5 foot range. You know, on a real long cast, you can get it maybe a little bit deeper. But you know, even though the ones we caught, I caught on that, I want to try to get in that little bit deeper zone, that 4 to 6 foot range, which can make a big difference. It doesn't sound like a lot from 3 to 5 to 4 to 6. But when you're fishing riprap, there's like these little isolated boulders that are kind of, you know, further off the bank, half a boat length distance off the bank more than what you're casting with a square bill. That can make all the difference. We gotta kind of finish out our day. We gotta catch another couple big ones. We gotta catch a crappie. Just keep catching them. Might as well, you don't need to stop and catch them. You're gonna catch them, you might as well catch them.
A lot of things I'd love to do as hobbies, but only so little
Don't we
time.
all though?
I was a lot more of a dove hunter.
No.
I spent
Dove.
time. That was one of my high school jobs. Was pulling skeet at a sporting clays range.
Oh yeah.
Had a lot of fun.
I bet. Oh, I seen nothing. Oh, that's a good one too. Look at, oh, I ain't got him good, I guess. You want to land him over here?
Sure.
Up on you on the video or whatever. I wasn't trying to get it. He probably gonna come off in my freaking hand. That's terrible.
Terrible. Oh, nice.
I caught me one under a dock.
Moving on up on east side. Dude, we probably need to crappie fish is what we need to do. Nobody wants to crappie fish. Crappie fishing sucks. That's why we ain't crappie fishing. If you want a crappie fishing show, this is Dan O'Sullivan. Dan O'Sullivan put together the format for this tournament. So if you don't like it, come in the comment sections. Tell Dano we don't want a crappie fish. We're not crappie fishermen. I don't do no crappie fishing. I ain't got a crappie fishing jig, rod, mine, none of that. I'm not a crappie fisherman. Bass. We're gonna weigh in 4 big old bass and let them boys just have the crappie fishing. That's what I say.
I want him.
I don't even know if I can throw this thing. I'd much rather catch me a spotted bass cranking. But according to Mr. Dano, aka Biggie Smalls, I gotta catch a crappie today. Nobody got time for that. Dano, I hope they light you up in the comments about this crappie stuff. I hope they light you up. What do you think the rest of the boys got? They probably think they're catching anything.
God, easy. Easy, I'm gonna get him back here. That is a giant. Mash your butt.
Got him on foot.
On your bait. My bait.
Up on that dock with me.
I thought that was 6 or 7 pounds. Ooh! Get him, boy. Take me to him, I'll catch him.
Go over to the boy. He's really sick.
We got 4, right?
We got 4.
We got 2. We got 2 nice ones. A solid 1.75 pounds, and then a shrimp. So in this next pass, what I'm about to do is just go ahead and nip all of them other 2 out of the bud. We just need to get them out of here. The other 2, the 2 smallest ones. And then if we can get 4 over 3 pounds. I think we can catch a crappie right here too. That's the thing about it. Crappie like these rocks like this. They like the rock walls, so we probably can catch a crappie down through here. How we're gonna do that now, I don't know, but I believe we can catch one down through here. We just gotta coordinate. You know, just coordinate. Hey, how y'all doing? People like to talk to us.
Yeah, he came out the water.
I didn't even know you. You got it.
I didn't know I had. I was pulling the bait out of the water.
We're just whining about. Don't think that current in pockets with the current. Well, man comes out with a little 2 pound spotted bass. They get rid of that smallest one we got though.
Yeah, it will.
That's a doggone.
That's a cool. That's a cool.
We're just sitting there whining about, boy, yeah, boy, I bet they don't bite on the main lake. They don't ever. Main lake's no good when that current's rolling. Like, they got 7 turbines going. They pulling this 72,000 a day. Lord, I think I got one. You don't ever know what fish to do. They do all kind of crazy stuff. They're not thinking like you.
Tell them what you're working.
And it's just a little bit of a main lake riprap we're working right through here. There's a lot of bait. There's a lot of activity down through here. But usually you wouldn't fish a place like this in the wintertime. It's got a lot of current, a lot of flow down through here. But spotted bass, they're a little bit different. You know, you spotted bass, they don't care. They're little gangsters. They run around on the lake, do whatever they want to, how they want to do it, when they want to do it. So they don't really mind the current quite as much as largemouth. So they'll get on spots like this. That's why Jamie just he just called out a good one on this spot right here on the main lake. Too, you got to think about all the fish can't live all the fish can't live in the backwaters this time of year. Sure, that's where probably the biggest population is. That's probably where the highest percentage of fish is. But they all can't gang up in the pockets this time of year. So there's a few little select spots where if you really start to look and pay attention on the main lake, it's still out of the current. You know, it's less current than some of the other places on the main lake. And if you find those areas, ching, you catch one. I'm gonna show y'all a couple tips. Obviously, we've been cranking all day today. That's probably one of my favorite things to do. We're talking about wintertime fishing on a stained water fishery like this. And I use basically two colors today. I use a square lip crankbait and I used like a mid-range diver crankbait. This is the MR6. I use two different colors. You notice I use a lot of chartreuse and I also use the red. So contrary to popular belief, I actually like to use red in a little bit clearer water. So I think red has a drawing power. So you hear a lot of guys talk about throwing red in stained water, throwing it wintertime. You know, I really don't care what time of year it is. If the water conditions are right, I'll still throw a red crankbait. So anytime we had some water that was just a touch cleaner, I actually like the red. I also like the red when you're fishing a little bit shallower. I think it's a little bit better than some of the other colors. My other standby is just chartreuse. I use chartreuse day in, day out, stain, muddy, whatever. Chartreuse is just always going to work. So those are the two color crankbaits that I use today, even in the square lip, just chartreuse and black. But when you're during the winter time, if you're throwing a crankbait, I feel like if you fall somewhere in between these two, a red or a chartreuse and black, most likely you're going to be doing the right thing. There's a lot of different variances in the two colors. As long as you're in that same pattern, no matter if you're talking about a square bill or mid-range diving crankbait, I think you're going to be in the right. You'll be in the wheelhouse. You're going to catch some fish.
Y'all need to get a double.
That's a good miss. That's a good. Come on. Nah, he's on there. That's a good miss. That's a good spot.
I don't think he'll hit.
Yeah. Oh, red lips. God, he got it smacked in his face. Good grief. I went to the MR6 this evening. After this is period 2, period Dulce Nueve. Yeah, it's a nice little spotted bass. He ain't as ugly as some of them other ones we were catching. Take the biggest one from here. What we got?
Yours is bigger.
That's bigger than that one anyway.
All right, so green got to go for sure. Unless.
Wait with him. This one right here, we call him a little short wrestler. He walk around, he blowed up, he lift weights. He's short man's these. He 5'2" with an attitude.
And green heavier than blue then.
Yeah, so
blue gotta go, green's next.
Yep.
Alright. Here we go.
I don't think so anyway. Red lips, come on baby.
20 minutes later.
Alright Jamie, what you think?
I have had a ball. And I appreciate you put us on some.
We gotta go weigh them in. We're gonna see what everybody else got. It's all over but the crying now, the crying and the whining. So we're gonna put the Falcon in the wind, see what these other boys got. They better have a crappie, that's all I know. They say they got a couple good ones, but if they ain't got no crappie, well we ain't got no crappie because I wasn't crappie fishing. They can have that. Dano, I'm mad at you about that crappie, bro.
I am too.
I'm mad about that crappie. All right, it's time to weigh him now. This is the, what did you call it? This is the Bucks Island Pro-Am fish off. And everybody got fish. Everybody got something to weigh. Right? Everybody. Canterbury is going to be our weighmaster today. So I'm going to go ahead and bag him up. I'm going to be the first to weigh. We're going to bag him up. We're going to bag him up, get started. Let's get some water.
Don't put no water in there now.
Oh, that's right. We're not getting one. He said, let me get some water. Let me get some water first. Let me get some water, he said.
Hey, you got the scales warmed up, right? You want to hold them? All right, here we go.
I want to see that big pretty spot.
I had one decent spot.
You got a pretty one. I seen a picture of it.
We got one large lips. Number one. That's a large piece. He's pretty. Let's see what we got over here. We got one.
They both on. They're holding there.
All right. Number two.
All right, is that it?
That's it. That's all we got.
Where's that big spot at? I didn't see you put him in there. You done put him in there?
Nah, this one.
That's a good
It
one.
was just a good picture. We just took a good picture of him.
You did, didn't
you? Number three. Oh no, I got one more over here. Got one more?
There's that big spot.
Oh, meat dog. Look at him curl up sideways when you grab him. That's when you know you got a good one. Curling up sideways. He is pretty.
Watch Wes and them culling him like that over there. All right. It's on zero.
It's on zero. What we got, Waymaster? What we got?
The scales.
Hey, Latimer, we got problems over here. We still got two in the box.
You still got two. Hey, you got real problems. This 2 pound penalty for each one over
12 pound, 3 ounces.
How many is it?
12-3.
12-3?
12-03.
Yeah, we would have had like 15 pounds on fire.
That bag weighs a little bit, not much.
Shut up.
12-03, that's a good bag.
12-03.
Yeah, Michael's got me videoing feeding the ducks out of my hand. Like biting my hand and stuff. Oh! Please tell me you got that.
Culling 3-pounders. Feeding ducks and they trimmed his fingernails for him. They were so dang hungry. And then he grabbed an 8-point buck by the horns and led him over to the bank so he didn't drown.
Yeah, he was struggling. He was struggling.
Gosh,
he must have ate too much corn.
I hate we couldn't get that tractor to finish out our limit.
Yeah,
of course, we got the world-class hunter over there. Him and his wife's killed more than anybody in the state, and they ain't got the gun loaded yet.
Yeah.
Gosh,
that's what we kept saying. It's like, we don't.
Little skinny body.
That's pretty heavy.
It's heavy.
I guarantee you. Good gracious. Look at there. 15. 15-4. 15-5. Hold that way you get a picture. Here, hold him up now. I know that's yours.
See there?
They got
Big fish of the day. You can't trust it.
Yeah.
Look sideways like that. Okay.
if that don't weigh 12, we gonna have to. We doing something over. What we got?
17 pound, 13 ounces.
17, 13. Show it to the camera. Right?
17-12 is what it is.
There we go.
17, 12.
In four.
Yeah, dang.
Can I weigh my? See if I got 20.
That's a 20 pound bag, yeah.
20, 21, 13. That's
The bag weighed 1.03.
Oh, Wesley! You over here catching big ones.
You get lucky every now and then.
You get lucky every now.
I'm talking about he's been throwing. Hey, go! Look at him open my clip up and come off my clip. God,
Sucked the water, went out the back.
we was running so fast it sucked the water out and sucked it. I ain't got no more scales left in there. It sucked the fish straight out the little drain hole. Gosh, dang. Good job, Wes.
We got to crown you too. How do we do a trophy presentation when you just having a ghetto tournament?
Got a pocket knife to a gun.
So what do I say? On behalf of Bucks Island Marina and me,
And you. And me.
I'd like to award Wes Logan and Cody Farr. They are the first annual Pro-Am Fish-Off champions of Neely Henry Lake. You win.
Thank
You
you,
win
sir.
today. Good job,
Appreciate
fellas.
it.
Good job.
Appreciate
Good job.
it. Thank
Hey, thank all of y'all for
Are there
competing.
any sponsors you'd like to?
Any sponsors? What you?
Well, Bucks Island for sure. You know, you got Skeeter, Yamaha, Dirty Jigs, Art Rods. You know, I can go down the list. But I got to hand it to my man Cody Farr here. He called him today. He taught me a few things. I'm ready to get back in the boat with him.
That's it. That's enough talking
You know,
about
we did.
But hey, hold on.
We did change this to straight up line. You
Straight up
Yeah.
line.
Before any of this started, I didn't care if I won. As long as I came in third and I beat Matt, I was gonna be happy.